completion of the journey, circling back to the beginning, integrating what was learned. I started doing my mindful morning routines back in July, and I didn't know how long it would go, and now I'm like, I can't imagine my life without them. And I just want to give that to other people as well. It's such a beautiful way to start your day. And we began with journal, a little bit of meditation, and then yoga. Hey, my name is Tiffany, and I'm a fat yoga teacher trying to make yoga more accessible to everybody. So I am so excited to announce that my mindful morning routine is turning into a challenge. I wanted to make it more accessible for everybody to have access to the morning routine at any time. So here on YouTube, I will be posting a mindful morning routine every single day from beginning August 14th until August 28th. If you want to join me live, I do go live every single morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. On my Costa Rica trip is coming up in April, so don't forget to check that out. We are going to Costa Rica for 7 days, hiking a volcano, making tortillas, practicing yoga every day, and I have 2 workshops that are coming up on that trip. So if you want more information about that, the link is down below. There's only a few spots left, and I already have a group chat going for that. We have 12 people in the group, and we are just getting to know each other, so I'd love to have you be a part of that. And it is limited to only 20 people. So this is what we do on the mindful morning routine. The first thing is that we journal. So go get yourself a journal. I have this one and I scooped it up on Amazon. So if you want something like this, you can check my Amazon store. On some of my more recent mindful morning practices, I'm using this journal. And the cool thing about this journal is that it has like a space for your mood and like what came up, how can we reframe it, and like it really gives you prompts on like how to work on things versus just like, I'm so angry, you know. And we also do a lot of gratitude journaling, and so definitely highly recommend. I've been using that the last couple of days and really been making me think a lot differently on stress, anxiety, my thoughts. Lastly, if you want to practice mindfulness, this is another book that I scooped up, and again, it's in my Amazon store. For this book, it basically gives you 75 meditations, and every single day I kind of like go through, I understand what the meditation is about, and then I guide you through it. So if you're like, I really struggle with like being at peace for myself, and reading a book just isn't the vibe, then just do the mindful meditation that I do that's guided. Otherwise, if you want to know a little bit more about the practice and how to do it on your own, this book is amazing. So practicing mindfulness. All these things are optional, by the way. You don't have to buy any of those. These are what I'm using, and it's up to you to like decide what's best for you. You don't have to purchase anything. The next thing, if you are wanting to scoop up a couple of props, yoga blocks, I recommend cork. They are available in my Amazon store, and basically cork is very firm, and so it completely supports your body weight. Where if you are choosing foam, it may like sink down, so you're gonna feel like you're not as stable. So other thing that I like using, and I have used in a few practices, are these yoga rings. And these are great, like you can bring it behind you and kind of cow face pose. You could use it for your arms to kind of like stretch out your shoulders. You could also like hook your foot in with it, you know? So if you're needing like an extra something and a strap just doesn't feel right when you're holding a strap, because you have to hold 2 pieces. I don't have a strap handy, but that's another thing that you can go ahead and scoop up is a strap. So if you would prefer to use a strap, I do have those listed as well. And in fact, I think the cork blocks that I have in my Amazon store come with a strap, so you can get that. Last but not least, yoga bolster. So if you do not have a yoga bolster, I highly recommend. One, I like the Node one just because they are a little bit more affordable. Hugger Mugger is also another amazing brand. Both of them are in my Amazon store. And the way that you use this is that you could sit on it. I've been sitting on it this whole time. So it lifts up your hips enough to where your legs don't fall asleep when you're sitting down. It also could be used as a cushion for your knees. It could be used behind your back when you're sitting in a chair to kind of lift up your chest. You could bring it behind your back like this when you're laying down and really find that arch. It just is another way to support yourself, and highly recommend. I use a bolster all the time. The props that I use, and being a plus size person, I do need them. If you were only going to invest in one, I would say blocks, because you could buy any journal, you can buy any blanket. I would say blocks and a bolster would be the two things that are like the most important. So one block, two bolster. I want to continue making content like this where it is free, where everybody can have access to it and you don't have to pay anything. But in order to do so, I need more subscribers on YouTube, I need more views on YouTube, and I also want to make my courses that I've already created as accessible as possible. So that's why I'm doing a sale. It's 70% off, and you can get any course for 70% off, including my entire bundle. You could even do like a 2-payment thing, and all the information is down below if you want to scoop up any of those courses. I also have a playlist for multiple different amazing challenges. So number one is the 90-day challenge. So if you want to just do yoga and you're like, I don't need all this morning routine stuff. If you want to just do yoga, then I have a 90-day yoga playlist that's down below, so check that out. If you want to focus on your hips, I have a 30 Days to Happy Hips playlist as well down below. And if you just want like a basic self-love kind of strategy, I also have a playlist for that down below. So I'm also going to be posting more stuff on like lifestyle content, and you see the smile on my face? So if you're into 30-something content where I am a mom and this is my life and this is how I do things, follow along, subscribe. I would love to have you in the comments telling me what you want to see next. The nice thing about this is, like, as you're kind of going through your morning, you can just have it on. Just have it on, check it out, like enjoy the vibes.